Hey, it's Holly. In today's video, I am going to be showing you a purchase that I recently made. We are not going to discuss the dollar value on this, but I will say I think I got a pretty good deal here. I purchased a lot of 66 Polly Pocket sets off of someone who was selling their childhood collection. 66 sets is a for real collection, so that's pretty impressive. But I will say a lot of them are duplicates, but there's a lot of things that are going to be coming into my collection new or completing things that I didn't have complete. So I'm really, really thrilled to jump into this and show you the photos. So effectively, we've been talking for a few days over Instant Messenger, and we came to an agreement, and I've purchased these. They're going to be in the mail very shortly here. But as we were talking, I just wanted to, get a little bit of a better look at some of the sets. So the seller went through and took a bunch of photos. So that's what we're going to be looking at today is photos of what I bought, so that we can be excited. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so we are going to go through some of these awesome photos that the seller sent me. So I always tried to request extra photos anytime I do a purchase like this, just because you want to know what you're getting, and you do want to know if there's sun damage or if there are missing parts, things broken off. And when you're looking at just like a photo of a lot on eBay, it's sometimes very hard to see that from different angles. So it's nice when you have a seller that's willing to take extra photos for you. She went all out and took 71 photos for me, so we're gonna have a look at it and just kind of see what's coming in the mail. So I'm quite excited about this. So there are two sets in this picture. This is the Pollyville Summer House and also one of the Animal Wonderland collection pieces. I have one, maybe two of the Animal Wonderland, one of which I received from Lizzie, but I haven't been seriously collecting them as of yet. So it's nice. I believe there's a few that I'm going to, if not all of them, I'm going to get in this set. So these look pretty good. Sometimes there is a little bit of a variance in the Pollyville sidewalk color, and I have found, like, from year to year, sometimes the saturation of it is a little bit different. It could even be a factory thing, and sometimes that's sun damage. So it can be a little bit hard to tell unless you actually look at the other colors of the set. These look pretty good though, so that's nice. And really, again, what I'm looking for is stuff like broken gates, broken pieces, missing pieces. So I can see here that there is a functioning gate on this one. So that's excellent. Okay, it looks like it also comes with one of the pull-out beauty cases, or pull-out playset, I think it's called. I've done videos on these and I can't even remember all the names sometimes, but I believe this one comes with 4 figures. I can see that there's 3, and I do have a whole bin of, spare Polly's, extra Polly's figures. So I'm gonna have to go through that and see kind of what I can fill in from there. I might be able to complete some of the ones that aren't complete, but that's exciting. So the nice thing about this one is compared to the lot photos and then this photo, I know that it does have all 6 of the drawer pulls on it, those little flowers there, so oftentimes those will break off. So that's exciting. So it looks to be in great condition. The color is excellent. And then here we have a Pony Riding. That's one of the sets. I believe it's 1994. That one looks to be complete. There is Secret Garden set. I don't see any figures for that one, but it does have the doors. Looks like there isn't anything broken with the compact. And then there is a complete cuddly kitten on the side, which is exciting. So that is nice. So 2 complete sets there. That is Midge's Play School, and it looks like there may not be the car or Midge. I know that there is a bag of figures, loose figures, that maybe needs to be paired up at some point here, so we'll check that out later. I think I may also have an extra one of those Midges. And then there is one of the Pet Parade collection sets. That's the koala one, and that is the one that I don't have. I came across it once at a store. I almost bought it. However, the issue was it was missing the pieces. So I didn't want to just purchase the case because I knew something like this would probably happen where I end up coming across one that is complete and just get that one instead. So here we are. It looks to be in great condition. The color looks excellent. So really excited for that one. Okay, so this is the pop-up clubhouse, and this looks pretty good. Now, I actually have one of these and I haven't shown it on the channel. I'm missing one small piece from it. I don't think this one comes with that piece, which is the flowers that come with the set, but it does have most, if not all, the pieces, including the pink steps at the front. So I'm excited to receive another one of these. 5 figures. I can't remember off the top of my head how many figures there's supposed to be, but it looks like there's also a skirt there. So that's exciting. Okay, so this one is the Beach Cafe, Polyville Beach Cafe. Does not appear to be figures with that one, but it looks to be otherwise in great condition. There's not really much for moving parts on that one that would be easy to break. And then on the right is the Polyville Pet Shop. That one, I believe she said, does not have the all of the figures with it. So it's missing, I think, the animals, which I may have. I need to get my stuff out of storage so I can double check this. And then there's the beach house again. She does have the figures for it, so that's good. And that's Polly's Wonderland. I also have this one. I haven't shown it on the channel yet either, so some ones that we can bring out when I get my stuff back from storage. I'm hoping to do that in the next 2 weeks. I'm actually, just side note, I'm actually installing locks on my Polyville collection cabinet so that if people do come to look at our house in the meantime while it's for sale, that they're just locked. So that would make me feel better. So that's what we're doing. But that way I can have my Poly collection back. So that one is complete to my knowledge, looking at it there. Okay, so there is a cozy cottage. The mailbox is broken. That can easily be glued back on though, so that one's not a huge deal. The gate's there, and then over on the side is the light up bridal salon. I can see that it has the little bush, which is the switch for the lights. Has 3 skirts. I think it's missing one of the headbands, but it appears to have figures with it, which is excellent. And then here is one of the quilted hearts from the babysitting collection. I think this one is complete. This one, I believe, comes with those 2 figures, the 2 children and then the Polly. That looks correct to me. Gates there. Nothing else appears to be broken. Sometimes that little playhouse is broken on the 2nd level. The cradle upstairs is there. Yay! And here is one of the Polyville chapels. So I feel like she sent 2 of these pictures and maybe she ended up finding one of the figures. Because I think in a later picture there is actually the groom as well. I believe his name's Peter. So I think this one is complete, and you can see the steeple is there, which is one of the rarer pieces. So that is super exciting. And the set that I have, I think it's a bit discolored. So this one looks to be in better condition than the one in my collection. So I think we're going to be swapping that one out. Okay, back to the Animal Wonderland sets. Okay, so there are some more here. Again, they look to be in great shape from what I can see. The one on the left does not appear to have all of its pieces, but I do have a lot of extra random Animal Wonderland pieces in my spares bin. So hopefully, I don't recognize these sets just off the top of my head, unfortunately, because I haven't really been collecting them. So I'm not fully sure without looking it up what the one on the left is, but there's a good chance that I have any of the missing pieces for that. The one on the right, I do have that one. I do have it complete, but it's exciting to have another complete one. And this appears to be a complete Starshine Palace. So it comes with Polly, the horse, the carriage, and the stopper. So the sort of perfume bottle stopper at the top. So that's exciting. We'll have to see if Polly lights up. But All the pieces look to be there. Nothing appears to be broken. So, hooray, another one. That is oh, this makes me really happy actually. There's two swans here. One of those is actually the golden goose, I believe, from the fairy set, and one of them is the swan from Starlight Castle. So this is a complete Starlight Castle with the swan, and I believe that goose is going to go somewhere else. But again, this looks to be in great condition. I don't see anything broken. Color looks excellent. Okay, there are those again. Some outside pictures. Yeah, that wedding chapel, the Polyville church, it looks a lot better than the one that I've got in my collection, so I'm excited to swap that out. Here's the outside of a few of the other ones. You can see there's the pull-out playhouse, I believe it's called, also known as the beauty case for the version that has the makeup. This is the non-makeup version, but you can see there, as I mentioned earlier, it does have all of the drawer pulls, so that is super exciting. And there's some other sets that we haven't seen quite yet in the photos. Okay, so there is the beach party set. I believe I just did a video on that fairly recently. That one has the jet ski with it, but not the figures per se, but hey, it's not bad. Some more of the Animal Wonderland. Those look fairly complete. I can see that one of them appears to be missing a Polly. Again, I may have that. And there is a pizzeria, and one of the jeweled, I believe it's called Jeweled Forest, and a ballerina set. So we'll see the inside of those hopefully soon. Okay, this is an exciting one. This is a complete Grandma's Cottage, and oftentimes that muffin tin is missing. So I'm excited to see that muffin tin there. We also have, I want to say that that's like a cut, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not Cuddly Kitty. Let me stew on that one for a moment. There's a Sparkling Mermaid one there. Burger Shop, there is one of the Fun Time clocks. That does appear to be sun damaged to me, and honestly, it's so hard to find that one not sun damaged. I do have one, which is exciting, but yeah. So it's another duplicate for me, but the paint is in nice condition on that one. There's the outside of the beach cafe and the pet store. And here is a Starbright dinner party. Again, it's got its gates. The blinds are there. Hopefully the table tray works. And we've got some really cute figures with that one. So that one looks to be complete. Again, some of these we just have to, when we get them, pop batteries in them. Don't worry, I'm going to do a full unboxing. We'll just see what condition everything's in. So there is the Magical Mansion. Now the problem with the Magical Mansion is they're pretty much always missing flags. I do have a complete set, as you've seen on my channel. That was one of the earlier videos that I did. But I know from her notes that the doors on the stable, which are cut out of this photo on the right side, I know that the stable doors are missing. However, I have a few of this set in my duplicates bin that are a bit sun damaged, and I may be able to rescue some stable doors from another set. So stay tuned on that one. And here's one of the, I don't know if, if this is the Shetland pony stables. I can't remember which one's which. But this appears to be complete to me because it does have the comb. There's 3 of these sets where the ponies have this hair, and then there's a comb that comes with it, and this one appears to also have a saddle or a blanket of some sort that goes on top and a trophy. So I would hazard a guess that that one is complete. Another one of the Animal Wonderland sets. Again, looks good. We're just really looking for any of those broken doors, anything that looks off to us, but that looks great. Okay. Dazzling Dog Show looks to be complete, and there is the Precious Pandas, I believe it's called. I think that's more than complete. I think that might even be an extra panda. It's been a while since I looked at that one, but I'm pretty sure they each came with a Polly and then a large animal and then a small animal. So like a mom and a baby type situation. More of the Animal Wonderland. It looks like I'm probably getting all of them here, which is kind of cool. This is Polly's, I believe it's called Polly's apartment or Polly's flat. I can see Polly has a broken arm there, but the door is there. The compact itself looks to be in good condition. And then here is the kitty one. Gosh, why can't I remember the name? There's Precious Puppies. There is Pretty Pandas. Cozy Kitties? Cozy Kitties? I think it's Cozy Kitties. That one appears to be missing one of the kitties. There's the outside of those compacts. I can see that the Midges Play School one just needs to be cleaned. And there is a magical move in Pollyville. So looking at that, that appears to be quite intact. I don't see much evidence of sun damage or anything going on there. No, actually, no, that's those colors are correct. Yeah, actually that pink on the roof, you can see it's quite vibrant, so that's pretty good. It's missing its flags. So we can see there's no flags. I don't think it has figures with it, but hey, there you go. There's the outside of Cozy Cottage, the bridal salon, and I believe that was Polly's Wonderland, the one with the roller coaster in it. Okay, so there is the Fairy Wishing Well, and remember I mentioned earlier that one of those swans I think was actually the Golden Goose, so I think that set is complete. Then there is Polly's Country Cottage. I think that is still missing a cat. So that one's still missing one, but I know I'm missing one animal from mine. It might be the dog. I can't remember, so without going and looking it all up, we'll see. There's the Fun Time Clock again. I think that is a little bit sun damaged, but yeah, you can actually kind of see from the inside. I think it looks, you can see the different shade of the blue has kind of greened a bit. It appears to come with one of the figures. Oh, and here's the magical move in Pollyville. Okay, so there's 3 figures there. I don't see the magnetic Polly. I may actually have an extra one. 2 flags. It's better than 0. So we'll take it. Here's some of the extra figures. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. Wow. Okay, so there's some of the pieces from the drive-through, the burger, Pollyville burger stand place. Lots of extra things. I can see the surfboard from the, what's it called? Pool Party on the Go, the convertible car-shaped one. There's a throne ring, there's a cake ring, there's another one, a ring there. Lots of little pieces, like that's pieces from Surf and Swim Island, the steamer trunk. I can see Fifi from Fifi's Parisian apartment. All sorts of extra pieces in there, which is a good thing because, you know, they may fill in other gaps that I have in my duplicates, so we'll take it. Oh, there is Surf and Swim Island. The outside of the 2 quilted compacts, there is the Christmas variant of the toy shop, which I do have, but I don't know if I have it complete. That's the outside of Dazzling Dog Show, the Cuddly Kitty, the Pony Ride-In. That must be the Secret Garden, I presume. I don't think that one is Mr. Fry's restaurant. I think that's the outside of Secret Garden, the flower one. The outside of the Panda set, and then there is the Pollyville Schoolhouse. I can see that it is missing the basketball hoop. Yep, there's the Precious Puppies. There is the bay window house, which I think is missing its tree. I do not see a tree there. And I don't know that there is balloons for the burger stand, so we'll see what happens with that one. So here's another one of the quilted hearts. So this one, hard to see. It may have a broken swing inside. So we'll see when we get it. But the other pieces appear to be there. It appears to have both babies. I think those are the right babies off the top of my head, but of course I'll have to check. Okay, so this is missing, oh, this is a good test for me. This is missing, oh, it's missing the Polly. So there's 2 Pollys that come with this set. There's Polly that's in her gown, which is what we see there. And then there's also a Polly where her legs split, like the Rachel figure there on the left, so that she can exercise. But it otherwise has the figures there. As I mentioned, the doors are missing, and I don't know that I'll be able to replace them just looking at the way that they're broken. But it does have the car, so I can likely use this one for parts. Here is the outside of more of the Animal Wonderland sets. Pizzeria, I believe that's complete. Looks like it just needs a cleaning. Hopefully it lights up. The toy shop, I think that's complete as well. Here is Surf and Swim Island. Okay, so we saw some of those pieces outside, so I think this one is also complete. It looks to have a lot of the pieces there, all the way down to even the little thing that looks like a gas can to me. The steamer trunk, there's the luggage, the flippers, the little boombox thing. That looks good, which is exciting. Actually, from the outside, did we see, just looking back in the photos here, it also appears to have stickers on it, which is one of the things that often they're missing. Each set came with roughly 6 stickers that you would put on the outside for the Vacation Fun series, so it's good when you get one that's got stickers on it. I mean, it would be cool if you got them on the sticker sheet, but hard to come across that. Okay, so here are I think this one's called Pretty Bunnies. Precious Puppies, Pretty Bunnies. Pretty Bunnies? Oh my gosh, now I'm getting them all mixed up. Is it Pretty Pandas? Is it Precious Pandas? I'm gonna drive myself nuts with this, so bear with me for a moment. The Bunnies playset from the Pet Parade collection. I have to look this up now because it's just gonna drive me nuts. Pretty Pandas, Pretty Bunnies. Okay, so I'm not wrong. Precious Puppies, Cozy Kitties, Pretty Pandas, Pretty Bunnies. Not being very original, but I guess they ran out of words that started with P. Pretentious Bunnies. So this one's really exciting. There's a Jewel Magic Ball in this set. So we're gonna come back to that. Now, this is one of the reasons I purchased this lot. So this has a few lockets with it, one of which is the one that you see at the bottom. There were a few lockets that were made as makeup compacts. Now, these are interesting to look at, and I'm not fully up to speed on them, so I have to do my research here. But there's 2 here, and I think they're both legit, but now I'm wondering what year those were. And of course, I'm just sitting here Googling things while you're watching the video, but it was really cool that they came out with some of that extra stuff with makeup, which is, you know, partially kind of gross in hindsight when you think about it, because it's like 30-year-old bacteria, but here we are, collectors collecting gross stuff. So I'm gonna have to look up more details on these. The lipsticks, by the way, so they also made like lipsticks. They are super expensive, even though at the end of the day, you're buying someone's used makeup, which is pretty gross. At least I think so. Okay, I'm gonna have to do more research on these, but anyway. 2 of those, 2 more lockets, Polly in her bedroom, and that appears to be the Fairy Spells locket. I want to say, no, Fairy Garden locket. I can see the Polly in her bedroom one, her arm's broken. I think I might have an extra one of that figure, so that's okay. This is the Home on the Go RV. That looks complete to me. Oh, there's supposed to be a canoe with it, but I might have an extra canoe as well. And then here's Pool Party on the Go. Now that figure, I think I may have seen the figure for that loose back in the loose figures. So we know that we have the surfboard for this. And if we come back to this picture, I think it's her. I think that's the figure that goes with it. So we'll see, but that's looking positive so far. Here's the Jewel Magic Ball. Now, likelihood of it having all its jewels appears to be pretty low, unless they have fallen into some of the little hidey places within the compact, because there's a few places you can hide things. But it has both of those mirror frame ring things. It looks like it has all 4 figures. And the kicker is that it also has the locket piece, which most of them are missing. So that is one of the driving factors for me purchasing this lot. Also has, this is the circus wagon on the go, appears to be complete, which is exciting because that's one of the ones that's a little bit harder to get. That's the outside of Precious Puppies. And again, there's the bay window. I can see there's no tree there. So this is I want to say this is called Polly's Big Night Out, but I don't think that's the right one. This is one of the ring cases, and it's called Polly's Perfect Piano Recital, and that appears to be complete. Looks like it has 4 pieces with it, so the ring base, the piano, and then the 2 things, of course Polly, so let's say 5. But one of those is a parrot. The one up top that's like kind of like on a little pillar, apparently that's a parrot. And then the other one is supposed to be a vase with yellow flowers. So hopefully that'll make more sense once we've got it in our hands, but that appears to be complete. I don't have that in my collection yet, so that is super exciting. And we have Polly in Paris. I think this one is complete, or did it come with 2 hats? Maybe it came with 2 hats. Now I've just fully got my phone open and I'm just looking stuff up. It did come with 2 hats, and it also came with a skirt. And 2 purses. Wow, this one had so much stuff with it. Now I've got a complete one. You've seen that in one of my videos. But it did come with quite a bit of stuff. And that other bag that's there is not from this one. That one I think is from Snow Mountain. Snow Mountain, yeah, which is also in this lot, so we'll keep going. This appears to be a complete sparkling mermaid, which is really exciting. So hopefully the lights work on that one. Again, don't see any missing or broken pieces there. Here is Pollyville Schoolhouse. This one appears to be missing Polly. Maybe she's back in that jumble of figures. I don't recall seeing her, wasn't really paying attention, to be honest. So I think this might be a second church, because you can see that there's another one here, and then this one does not have the steeple. So there might actually be 2. Maybe that's why one of the photos has the groom and one doesn't. I'll have to go back and look at the big picture all together. But there is Snow Mountain, the toy shop. I believe that's either the kitty, yeah, that's the kitty set, I think. And then there is, I want to say Polly's Water World. We did a video on that one a very long time ago. Oh, a complete zoo. Okay, so that's exciting. This is one of the sets though. I have like 12 of them. And I have some that are complete. But it's funny, there's like some sets that I like haunt certain collectors. This is one of the ones that like haunts me, like it follows me around and constantly get this set. So I'm excited to have another one. I think it's just hilarious. And here is Snow Day. Okay, so I did see, we saw the bag in the Polly in Paris photo, so we know that the bag's there. Both the skis and the snowboard are there. The sled is there. The other thing that was missing from this one is just the part with the table and chairs. And if we go all the way back up to wherever that photo is of all the jumble of stuff, I can see that it's here. So that's good. And I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what that Polly from the school set looks like, but I can't recall off the top of my head. I can see, oh, here's some pieces from the burger one. I think this might be the Polly from the burger one. Cool. Okay, we're getting there. Where were we? We were here. Okay, so this one appears to be complete. Very excited about that. I have one in my collection. Do I have one in my collection? No, I don't think I have this one at all. I'm thinking of the Hawaiian Fun one, which I just had on my channel fairly recently in the last few months, which I finally got complete. But no, I don't think I have this one at all. So this is new to me. So that's exciting. Yay, another one. There's the outside of Polly in Paris. Also exciting to see stickers on that. There's the outside of the vehicles. We have not come across the horse stable yet, so hopefully that will be coming up in the pictures. Here is the Christmas toy shop. I want to say that this is 1993. Could be a 94. No, it's 93. And I think it's missing one of the figures. It is the Daria figure. Sorry, I'm just trying to go back to this to see if she's hidden in here anywhere. Now, I have this set. I don't think mine's complete. So I might have that figure, so I'll have to find out. There's the outside of some of the other sets. I believe that's Country Cottage. I believe that's the Fairy Wishing Well. And then two other sets we haven't seen yet. I believe that's the Pretty Hair playset and the Baby Sit and Stamper. So we'll get into that. Okay, here's the Jeweled Forest. You can see it's got the mushroom. It's got the squirrel. It's got the Emerald Polly. So that one looks complete. Those ones did come with a chain. They're like always missing. So complete. And a Ballerina Polly, which honestly, I don't have it complete because I don't have the skirt. I actually think I have multiple of the compact and I'm not even sure that I have the Polly. So that's exciting to me that I finally have that in my collection. I can show that one to you in a video. Here is the water one. Again, doesn't look broken inside. And then here's the other church. Okay, so this one's complete. I believe this is the one that doesn't have the steeple with it though. So one of them is with all the pieces together, we can say fully complete. And then the other one would be missing a steeple and a groom, which again, I believe I may have extra figures for. Here is the Stable on the Go. That one, I'm pretty sure has a second figure with it, if I'm not mistaken. So that might be missing a piece. I have to look it up now that I've got this website open. No, actually, nope, I'm just mixing it up with another set. Okay, so this one is complete. Yay. Those the right horses? Yeah, perfect. Here's the outside of those compacts. So the makeup ones didn't have the logo embossed in them. They just had a little label. So one of them does not have a label, one of them does. I'm gonna have to look that all up to just kind of verify if they're the legit ones, but there's the outside. Here is the Baby Sit and Stamper and the Pretty Hair playset. So I can tell the Pretty Hair playset is not complete because it appears to be missing one of the hair slides, the barrettes. But if I look up I want to say that's a 92. I think there's one baby missing. However, I think that baby may have been in another, mixed in with another set. So we'll see, but it's got the bear, it's got the tricycle, it's got the Polly. Good strong chance that that one's complete and or I have an extra of the baby. And then the Pretty Hair playset, I think that's 1990. Yeah. It is just missing one of those barrettes. That's it. So otherwise everything's there. That's pretty good. And I'm excited for this one. We have the photo back here. The case looks nice on this one. I have a case that's like in excellent condition, but it's so squeaky. And then I have another case that isn't squeaky, but someone like carved their name in the bottom, and I've had a really hard time getting rid of one of them, like selling one of them, because the one that looks nice is so squeaky. So hopefully this one's not super squeaky and I can just, that can be the one in my collection. So we'll see. And then this is the last photo. This is just showing the lights on the chapel working. So all in all, that is a pretty awesome set. So I'm really, really thrilled with it. I'm also going to find a photo of the set itself, the whole lot, just so you can see it all together. So bear with me while I pull that up. Okay, so here is the set. So This is everything on one page. Okay, so we can see right here there is 2 wedding chapels, so that answers that question. Yeah, as you can see, there's just so many pieces. Oh, and some of them were paired up a little bit better in this photo. She just kind of put everything away after she took the photos, so she dug everything back out to show me, which was really kind of her to do that. But yeah, we can see that there is so much for me to dig through. So of course, when I get this, oh, and there's also a polyville mat. That's exciting. So of course, when I get this, I am going to go through and I'm going to just do a full unboxing video, make sure that you get to see everything. But I am thrilled to have this coming in the mail very soon. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'll get a tracking number shortly. But yeah, that's the purchase. So let me know your thoughts. Do you think this was a good idea? Do you think I'm going to be overwhelmed? Well, let me know. All right, so I know that that's going to be a lot. I know it's going to take us a while to dig through it. I am going to do, of course, an unboxing video when that arrives, and I cannot wait. My goal is to go through and start a spreadsheet of everything that's coming in the box, and what pieces are supposed to be with each set so that I can mark off as we go what's complete, what's not complete, and then go from there. I may also catalog as we go. So it might be a really long video, but it's helpful because now that we've got all of these photos, I can really get a grasp of, okay, what is actually coming with this set. So that's good. And I'm really looking forward to it. So yes, it's going to be a lot of work, but more polys. So ultimately, does that mean I'm going to do another sale? Yes, probably. I do have an overwhelming amount of duplicates still. We didn't even get through everything that I had for sale in the last sale. And we were kind of, growing pains trying to figure out like how to do the sale and how it worked. We had technical difficulties. So we're willing to try that again and see how that goes. I'm going to try to give myself a little bit more lead time this time just to get set up, feel really good about it, make sure that I have everything I need good to go and that I completely understand the platform and technical difficulties ironed out from last time, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But stay tuned. Of course, I will do an announcement here. I'm aiming to give myself at least a month of lead time, so picking a date and then putting it a month out from there. But I would anticipate, just based on my upcoming travel schedule, that would probably be sometime in the fall, maybe late September or October sometime. But of course, I'll keep you posted over here. But yeah, thrilled. So here I was saying, oh, I have to get my stuff out of storage. I am going to get my stuff out of storage. I have to get my stuff out of storage. We don't know if Fireplace is going to sell, to be honest, right now. So we'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, we have to keep living our lives, and I need my polys back. So we're going to get our polys back. I'm going to secure my cabinets with locks so that I don't have to worry about having them all packed up. At least not until we ultimately move at some point. So the show will go on. So again, thank you so much for your patience with this format that I've been doing while everything's been in storage. I am waiting on my cabinet locks. Once those are installed, I'm going to get my polys back and then get those back in, and we'll start working back through toy tours and all of that stuff. Oh, one more update. I have heard some reports regarding the Keepsake collection. So the new stuff that's coming out in 2022. So we know that some people have been getting their hands on the sets, and I have heard that there have been people getting their hands on the jewelry set as well. So there are some floating around in the wild, but the news has been kind of disappointing. Apparently the quality control has not been good, and a lot of people are getting sets where the quality is a little bit off. So fingers crossed. I have pre-ordered 2 sets. Hopefully one of them is good. If you recall my Starlight Castle set that I got, so the remake that came out in 2021 for the Keepsake collection, It also had a little bit of quality control issues with it. I know that my case seemed quite pitted, almost dented, even though it was fresh out of the box. So I hope that that's not a consistent issue, but I just wanted to put that out there that that might be a thing. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen to me, but I'm not going to the store to pick it out since it's an Amazon exclusive. So we will see. So that's the word on the street. Anyway, just wanted to put that out there. I hope that that's not what ends up happening with mine. So that's it from me for today. I hope you all have a lovely week. I plan to be back on Thursday with another video, so stay tuned for that as well. But if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, now is the time to do that. I bring out videos every Monday and Thursday, so that's the best way to stay up to date and be notified when I post new videos. It also costs you nothing, and it supports the channel so much. It helps with the algorithm, so please, if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please do that. Also, let me know in the comments what your favorite thing in the set or in the lot that I've purchased is. I noticed there wasn't a photo of the locket piece, but there is the locket piece in the actual larger photo of the whole lot. I know it's there. So I'm quite excited about that, but there's a few things in there that I'm really excited about. Jewel Magic Ball is one. The Fairy Wishing Well is another one that's kind of hard to come by. But there's just like a lot of sets that I didn't have. Snow Mountain, the Animal Wonderland sets, you know, like it's just one swoop. I didn't even have to seek them out. Love it. What else is in there? There's so much good stuff in here. Yeah, like, you know, in a complete Starshine Palace with the stopper, that piano recital ring, the koala one. There's a lot of stuff I didn't have. So that's exciting. Yeah, so let me know in the comments, what was your favorite thing that was in that lot? And again, if you're on social media, you can find me on social media. Just look up Pocket Vintage Toys. You'll find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. That's the best place to connect with me outside of YouTube. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.